Hi, I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, here's another thing for you. A little while ago, I did this actually was a rant about you know being homosexual, being the whole shooting at Club Q. That's the thing. I just had this huge rant, and I will not apologize for that rant. It will stay up until YouTube takes it down if they do. I'm absolutely unapologetic for anything I said in that video. However, moving swiftly on, I have another video right here that I'm doing in front of you that I also feel quite passionate about. And I don't know why this pisses me off and just fucks with my brain as much as what it does. And I'm talking about this whole um, he, she, they, them, it, whatever, these pronouns that people are coming up with. Um, Now, I think I've said once before that in my day, okay, I'm 53, so I'm talking about like the late 80s, like mid 80s, early 90s. There was him, her, and everything in between. Okay, in the gay um, scene, we had gays, lesbians, trannies. Okay, we used to call them sex changers. Thank God the world has moved on. But if somebody calls you a sex change, just say, you know what, doll, it's you being far too old-fashioned. I'm a transsexual, so fuck you. But we just had that. Now, not only in the gay scene do we have all these letters, which, it doesn't affect me, but we also have these, now people are saying, like, now we have these fucking, I am referred to as them, they. Why? Like, why? Why? It boggles my brain. I'm going to, if you listen to the arguments for that sort of thing, you listen to people saying, this is because of X, Y, and Z, and I'm blah, 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 and this is why I'm referring to myself as he, her, or she, her, or whatever. Um, I am then going to be entitled to call myself pot kettle. Does that make sense to you? If you can, if someone can, if someone can call themselves the, they, or whatever, I can call myself pot kettle. It makes absolutely no sense, but nor does the other lot. Uh, My opinion, okay? Please don't hate me for being beautiful. It's just my opinion. I'm confused, and I was chatting to Justin a few days ago. We were having dinner, and he was having a glass of wine, and I'd taken 3 edibles, so I was as stoned as a coot. But we were discussing this, and I was saying to him, my generation, it is weird. We don't get it. And he was saying, but it's just such a normal thing. It's like a progressive thing. He said, like, he can understand it. Justin's 22 years younger than me, so he's kind of 2 generations below me, you know. And I just said to him, I don't understand why people would do that. It's like the whole thing about, are you a man? Are you a woman? Personally, I don't care what you call yourself. If you're a man or a woman or anything in between, as long as you are entertaining and a great person and a nice, good person, I don't care if you got tits and a dick or if you got a vagina and I don't know, a beard. It makes no difference to me. If you're a cool person, you're a cool person. Who am I to judge? I don't judge. I won't judge you on what you got between your legs or on your chest. Um, I also won't judge you if you are gay or straight or whatever. But I still find I still find the whole he, she, I do blah blah. I just find that very, very strange, for so many reasons. I think it is definitely a generational thing, because of the way we were brought up. There was a boy, there were boys, and there were girls, and there was a he and there was a she. And Justin's been trying to explain to me that that is the problem with my way of thinking. That is the problem with my generation or whatever. Um, we like to box people in. We like to know that that is a he because that person has a penis, and we like to box person in and say that is a she because she has a vajayjay. And I am slowly coming to understand where this whole he, she, they, them, pot kettle thing comes from. I'm slowly, my mind is adjusting to it, and I'm slowly understanding. It's like when, I don't know if you remember, like, well, obviously you remember, but a couple of years ago there was this whole like movement in the sort of, not only the gay scene, but the whole like scene of sexuality where um, sort of like pansexual came out. Like, what is pansexual? What is a cis male? Like, I had to go and look up what a cis person is. I'm like, bro, it just means you're straight. What's cis? Where does it come from? What is it? By the way, if you know where it comes from, please let me know, because I have no idea. I'm like, you know what? You don't have to call yourself something weird just because you're heterosexual. So now you can call yourself heterosexual, straight, a breeder, which is a very derogatory gay term for straight people, or cis. Ooh, cis, you know. I don't get it. I'm like, what is a pansexual? What's asexual? We know. What's pansexual? What's fucking, I don't know, I'm a this, I'm a that. That bugged the living crap out of me. I was like really, really bothered by this, until I realized that, first of all, it has nothing to do with me. I regard myself as a gay man with a penis, okay? But that doesn't define me, all right? It doesn't refine me. It just makes me what I am. This is what I am in my mind. And I present that to the world. But if you are uncomfortable in that body or in that situation, why not change it? Why not just why not go for it? And then you can call yourself a he, she, or a man. I don't know. There is a person, and oh my god, and I think her name is the handyman, Crystal something. I'm so sorry, my darling. If you're watching this, please forgive me. You are definitely the coolest thing on TikTok at the moment, and I can't get enough of you. Trans woman who is just the best. She used to be a builder in her male days, and she now kind of helps people fix their plumbing and do this and do that, and she gives great advice, simple, great advice. And I think it's the most fascinating channel. She is a woman, and she has taken what she knows, what she's had as a man, and she hasn't left it there, which I think is so many people do that, and that's why we're suddenly getting this they, them, he, she, I don't know what the hell I am kind of thing. Is because we're trying to leave stuff in the past. We don't want to be that person, so we are now going to change our pronoun, which pot and kettle makes a good pronoun for me because I'm constantly eating. So kind of, I should maybe call myself cheese pizza. Okay, but I love the fact that the handyman, ma'am, has used her past, used what she was, what she has, and brought it into her, I'm going to say new life, because that's not really what it is. You know what I mean, into her new life. And I think it's fantastic. She's taken that and she's using it, and she's wonderful and she's loving. I just want to actually just give her a big hug. I don't know what pronouns she uses. I'm saying she, but you have to be so careful nowadays. You don't want to upset people. People are so politically correct and so hepped on this pronoun that now when you're writing on your business card, you have to put what pronouns you are. On your emails, you've got to put what pronouns you are. I mean, there's even a fucking thing on government forms now in South Africa where you can choose what pronouns you are. Come on, people. Don't confuse me. You're confusing me. You might not be confusing. I go out there and I have no idea what to call you. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for me, not for you. It's embarrassing for me. I don't want to upset you or offend you, So I think now if you like invite people over to your home, I think you need to find out what you need to refer to them as. Nowadays you don't only have to ask people whether they're vegan or vegetarian. You ask them if they're pot or kettle. Okay, so anyway, that's my 10 cents worth. I find it very strange. I am coming around to the idea. It's like I've accepted the idea of pansexual, cis, male, whatever. I get it. I think it's just going to take me a little bit longer to wrap my head around this particular subject. But yeah, handyman, I love you. You'll probably never see this video, but mwah. And to all of you others who are living your life and living your truth, oh fuck, I just think you're the greatest. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so like rooting for you and just wishing you all the most blessings anybody can ever have. Okay, I'm talking too much. I'm Matt from Tabitero. I will see you next week for some more. What? Cut. Okay, I'm talking too much. I will see you next week. I'm Matt from Tabitero. Flips. Cut. I can't fucking end this thing. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm Matt from Chubby Tarot, and I will see you on the flip side. There you go, did it.